all that lead up and then just a fail. Failing, I would say though, is a good 99% of your settlement building experience. At least my settlement building experience. I found this stereo and I'm thinking it might go well over here. And, you know, the good thing about a stereo being right next to the bathroom is, well, it covers up, you know, restroom noises, so to speak. I'm sure there's a lot of food poisoning here in the wasteland, okay? Ahoy there! My name is WifeyWhale, but you may call me Wifey, and today we're back playing some more of Fallout 4, still continuing to work on my manor, of course. We ended the last episode here in the kitchen, and I was very afraid to remove these mats as I knew, boop, that would sink, and now it's just way too short. It does not look natural. So I did do some research and I found an interesting video from Mr. Schooled Zone himself regarding this issue, and I'm going to try his solution now. Now keep in mind I only watched the video once, so we'll see how well I actually do replicating the little trick. But I'm actually going to try a small piece of shack flooring, and we're gonna need some rugs. So decor, floor coverings. Here they are. Oh, this uses cloth and rubber. I saw him using these. I'm just gonna use these too. Definitely doesn't matter, I assume, but I'm just gonna place several of these so I have them here, kind of like how I placed those conduits down. So what he did was he took a piece of wood flooring and let's move you out of the way. You're already not what you're supposed to be. He placed a trail from the wood flooring . Let's just do 3. And then he placed the item on top and you can see it pop up onto the rug, right? So we'll do that. And now we're gonna hold E on the shack floor. Or hold, you know, whatever your activate button is. And, you know, I'm gonna have all these chairs and such in the way, which is completely messing up all my plans. Make sure you do that part. And actually, I'm gonna move this stove too because it was pointed out to me that, you know, the exhaust pipes are inside the home right now, and well, you know what happens when you are stuck in an enclosed space and there's exhaust pipes running. It's not very YouTube friendly, but now we will try. So we've got our shack floor. I might have overdone it with the rugs. Yeah, I might have overdone it. Geez, I know. It's like the build up and then I'm like, actually, no, ignore me. I've messed everything up. Let me just do 1 rug. It shouldn't matter. Yeah, it looks like he's still popping up there, so it really shouldn't matter. Take my double sink as I'm pretending it to be. And now we can see a bit better to get this placed in nice next to the fridge. What, maybe there? Is it clipping through the fridge? I don't think so. And it's up against the angle pretty well. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull out this shack floor, store it. See how it dropped, but not completely synced like it would with the rug? Now we're gonna store the rug. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? It's still sank. I wonder if it's because it's... I don't know. It matches the height of the oven more. I feel like it sank less, but definitely still sank. You know what? Maybe I'm just not meant to be an expert builder. I don't understand why it worked on his and not mine. Hold on. I just rewatched the section of his video, and the only difference is he had several rugs. So let me try one more time with several rugs and see if it does make a difference. All that lead up and then just a fail. Failing, I would say though, is a good 99% of your settlement building experience. At least my settlement building experience. It's all part of it though. That's just how it goes. Okay, let me try. He actually did, I think, 4 rugs, but I mean, I guess I can do 4 rugs. I don't know. 3 was already a lot. Let me try 3. Why not? Let's try this again, shall we? Okay, so I can't see anything. So we're really guessing here. Yeah, I needed it to be further back. The good thing is I could pick it up and try again. It's not like the pillar glitch, which is extremely unforgiving. Pillar glitch, you basically have one shot, one chance. This shouldn't matter that I re-added it after. So let's try again. So let me see. Any further back and it's red, green. Is it clipping into the fridge? Barely is not. Okay in the back. Remove the shack floor. Okay. Did I have to remove this rug first, maybe? Maybe. It's definitely not as sunk. It's these little details that are getting me. This is like the exact same height as the cooking stove though. So I'm pretty happy with that. We could try it again with the cooking stove because I do need to get these exhaust pipes pushed through the wall now. So we'll try again. And I'll try removing the rug closest to the item first. That might be that difference. So, let's try and see if we can get away with it with 2 rugs. Is it popping up? It's hard to see if it is. Don't know. I don't know if it's touching the rug. Okay. Yeah, because actually it's flying. It's flying a bit now. I might have to... It's also not wanting the pipes to go through the wall. This cooking stove is gonna be the bane of my existence. I have the foot on it now, so we'll see if that makes a difference. I don't think it is. It still doesn't want to go through, and I don't really understand why. What could be... Is it a collision on the other side? It's the bush, isn't it? It's that darn bush, because if it could go through... Oh, well, it's not going through any of these, is it? That darn bush, which is why I had to have my stuff crooked, this wall crooked to begin with. Okay, well, we're just gonna put it back in then. And we're just gonna have to suffer the consequences of death. I don't know what else to do about it. We'll have to leave a window open at all times. Or just not have an oven, but like... And that just seems very unrealistic. I do like that the sink is at like the same height as the oven though. That's very nice. Is there anything else I'm gonna want to add? Probably not, right? Maybe I could put the clock here. And then put like a big piece of artwork over there. Maybe. I need to get the counter moved back in. Okay, and now to make it kind of... There we go. I think that's about how I had it. Yeah, I think so. I do need to pick out a bar stool. And I remember I was feeling extremely indecisive about these. Well, let's see. Now that it is a new day, how do I feel? Alright, I don't like these because it's more of like an orange red. And it just looks very dirty. So I'm gonna say no to that one. And it's gonna be either the blue or the yellow. I'm leaning toward the yellow because of all the other yellow tones, but again, this isn't really the same yellow, which is why I got rid of the red. So do we keep the blue? Okay, we'll keep the blue, we'll keep the blue. I do like that the blue has a backing on it. So let's see, let's put in a couple more of those blue chairs. They're very dirty, which is extremely disappointing given how nice the rest of the home is, but oh, it's the wasteland. What can you do? What can you do? So probably 3 of these bad boys. Put you there, put you... They don't have to be perfect because they'll be getting scooched in and out all the time. I'd say that's, well, that one person's kind of shoved into the wall, aren't they? There, that might be a bit better. Okay, I like the look of that. So, we've got our oven, our sink, fridge, a bar counter. I need something here for this wall. Some sort of artwork or something. I know that we have a lot of Nuka-Cola posters that are new, in particular from the Nuka-Cola workshop. So we might do that. There's these. I thought there were like some flag, like longer ones. Some big ones. Some big uns. Let me see. They must be all the way here at the end. Oh, no, they weren't there. Miscellaneous? Maybe. Let's do a peek. I got smart and just went to the Creation Club section for this workshop to give it a gander and see, and it was flags. Now, I don't know really... Oh, there's these two. I stopped at the flags. This is what I was thinking of. I was gonna say I don't know really how I feel about a flag because they are extremely patchy. I should have just kept going. See, the holes. But yes, there are these long horizontal rather than vertical paintings, artworks. Which one would I want? I feel like the Nuka-Cola girl is pretty iconic. So I feel like if I'm gonna do one, it needs to have her on it. This one's a lot of red, a little yellow. Kind of want to do this one. It kind of takes up the entire wall, but it's all for the cause as a diet soda lover. Yeah, it's fine. It fills the space nicely. Did we want a rug in the kitchen? Let's see. They're on the left, but let me just kind of refresh my memory of all the Nuka-Cola stuff. Okay. So, rugs. I don't know if I'm gonna want one. There already isn't a lot of tile space itself, and I do like the tile. Also, all the rugs, they seem to be a little thick. I was thinking maybe one in front of the sink, kind of like a runner, so to speak, with the appliances, but this is just too much. We could do a rug under the table, but then we should have done that first. So I think I'm just gonna call that okay. I might use a different type of rug in front of the sink. But, trying to get the kitchen finished for sure this episode, at least as well as I can. So a lot of these rugs are just too big. It would have to be one of these itty bitties. Which there aren't a ton of nice itty bitty rugs. No, there isn't, not at all. We could use, let me see, what do you look like? We could use one of these. It looks a little dirty. One of these is the fast travel mat, is it not? I don't know if it's in this section per se. But these all look kind of grungy and outdoorsy. Maybe we'll just forget the mat for now. Or for forever. Okay. So the only other thing would be any of the little miscellaneous things that would be going like on the counter or on the table and such, but those are going to be kind of very, very last. I would like to get some power hooked up to the place though. Maybe I need to move my streetlight back. Where were you living at? About here? Okay. And let's put a conduit on the side of the house. It was this one. Power conduit. Let's just kind of tuck one nonchalantly right there. Is it too far? I think it's going through the awning, which, I mean, I could mess with, but let me just see if I can do it. There. Hopefully that has enough range if that light is on in the kitchen. Okay, excellent. Oh, wow, that is bright. There is a bright white square in the kitchen. I really feel like it's not lighting up that much. Maybe I need to move it more here. And then just have the natural light coming in the dining. I don't know, it feels kind of like a hospital light. I actually don't like it anymore. I mean, it might be okay. It might grow on me. I can leave it. But yeah. Guess let's go ahead and get power distributed around the whole place, since we've got the kitchen pretty settled. So I'm just gonna use a bunch of these. Actually, let me go to this other side. Awesome. And I think I'm just gonna put some in the corners. I don't want to use the wireless glitch, the wire glitch, I guess, rather, not the wireless glitch, because I don't want random wires, like, messed up and going through the place and just not looking lovely. I think I'm gonna have to go in and adjust that. Gotta get... Okay, the door is open. Want to get this on the corner, kind of like how I have that one over there. No. Like that, yes. Let's see if this one will stretch. I'm not quite sure if it'll go this far naturally. Okay, awesome. And I'm just gonna run a bunch of these. Where's the halfway point? About there, maybe. Excellent. And then I don't really want any on the balcony is the thing. So let's put in another one kind of at the edge of the balcony. Person cannot be assigned to a supply line. I'm using power lines, not supply lines. What are you talking about? Goodness me. The only thing would be power here. I don't know if the power is reaching. Oh, okay, it is. Okay, well then we don't have to worry anymore. So now the place is powered, finally. It's been a long time coming. It's not going well. I am clearly busy with something else, Mr. Nick. So these lights I used in the other house that I made in the sanctuary. Well, not made, but fixed up over there just because they provide so much natural light. Are these on? It shows as power. These are on and these are doing absolutely nothing, it feels like. Those might get replaced. But given that these provide the most light and they look clean, I guess I'm just going to use these everywhere. I don't really know what else to do. Is it really not reaching there? There's a dead space here. Okay, that is an issue. So I am going to have to... I am gonna have to run some power in the front. I didn't want to. I was hoping to avoid it. I didn't want power lines in the front because I just feel like it looks a little... It makes it look more industrial than it already does, but... I could hide them, like here. But I feel like I need to just do it there. As close as I can to the window so it's less noticeable. And then, will you work? No, I'm gonna have to move this into the corner. Kind of like how I have the other ones. Which I also didn't want to do because it's the front. But what can you do? Okay. Now the place should have power every corner. Yes. Oh wow, what a difference some power makes. This is looking quite nice. So while I was looking for these Nuka-Cola arts, I found this stereo and I actually got recommended to add a stereo to fill in these empty spaces, and I'm thinking it might go well over here in this corner. And, you know, the good thing about a stereo being right next to the bathroom is, well, it covers up, you know, restroom noises, so to speak. I'm sure there's a lot of food poisoning here in the wasteland, okay? So that being there might be quite nice. And you know, maybe put a rug and you guys could dance and have a jolly good time. I did get some recommendations for this area too, which I'm gonna have to like just look through everything, I think. But yeah, why don't we put a rug over here? We're just looking at the rugs. I know I liked that rug, but this would be more of a fun dancing rug. And maybe they might not have any at all. We could put a Nuka-Cola rug over here. We could. It might be kind of silly. This one's like a little disco fever-ish. But I feel like the colors, especially given that I might be replacing these lamps, maybe I should save the Nuka-Cola stuff for something else. I already have a lot of Nuka-Cola going on. I could do this rug. It matches that rug quite a bit. And it's a brighter rug. So it kind of lights up this space over here a little bit. You can go back just a little more. And now you aren't centered. It's still not centered. It's so hard to do on the PC. That's better. I don't know if it's 100% centered, but it's a little bit better. This is like a nice bright little area over there now. It kind of looks like a featured area, honestly. And I might even move the magazine rack right here. It's kind of like an entertainment spot now. And I do need to fill that magazine rack as well. Then there's just this area to address, but I'm pretty happy with the kitchen so far. Happy with the living space for the most part. Might pull it out just a little bit, like I might have this couch go all the way against that magazine rack and at least fill in all these squares, these 3 squares with the living space, and then just leave this as walkway / something else. When did I put that rug there? Well, that's okay. We have an extra rug now, I suppose. But I do think that unfortunately that is going to have to be it for this one already. So as always, I hope that you enjoyed. I appreciate you being a whale watcher, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!